Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, as you would have seen from the title of this video, as well as the thumbnail, we're going to be discussing the image that was circulating on Twitter of Rosamund Pike potentially in costume as Moiraine Damodred. So, without further ado, let's bring up that photo. So obviously, I have blurred out this crew member's identity from this photo so as not to get them into any more trouble since they've already posted it and has made their account private. But secondly, for the simple fact we are here to just focus on Rosamund Pike's image that we are believing to be Moiraine Damodred. Now, what can we take away from it? Well, for starters, we can clearly see that they've paid a lot of attention with their makeup to try and capture that ageless Aes Sedai look that we all know them to have throughout the books. And I have to say they've done a fantastic job with that, but this isn't to say this is where it's going to stop. Now, they could do some post-production work in the editing with some visual effects to try and, exaggerate this ageless look even more, but that's just something that had crossed my mind. It might not actually be true, so we'll just have to wait and see on that point. And just for a simple comparison, let me bring up a photo of Rosamund in her everyday life alongside this image, and we should see a fairly good indication of, the work that has gone into making this ageless look. Moving on from this, there are two other features we can take away from this photo. First being that of her costume, and of course secondly is her wig. So beginning with her costume, it's got two distinct styles and uses at play here from what I can see from the photo. The first part is of course the garment as a whole, as it keeps very much in line with the modest neckline and is very much the style from that part of the world. And of course the outfit represents her allegiance to the Blue Ajah, so that's good to see as well. And then secondly is something I didn't expect to see on the outfit, but does make some sense when you do think about where we pick up her with our character in the first book, and of course where they do go from there. And that does seem to be the addition that looks somewhat like armor around the shoulders, and it does seem to be removable as well. I hadn't considered that there might be any armor on Aes Sedai outfits, but it does of course make sense when you do consider the fact there will be at some point contact with Shadowspawn on their travels, so it is best that they do have some armor for the chance encounters where they might not be quick enough to react with the one power. Anyways, I would love to hear your thoughts on what you think of this attire that you've seen in the photo, and of course the addition of the armor. It would be intriguing to get them. Lastly, let's briefly touch upon what I believe to be her wig. So there are a few comments that I've seen floating around that this might be a photo from a set of the Marie Curie film that Rosamund was filming in, but I find that highly unlikely considering the fact that all the photos we have of Marie Curie show her having a completely different hairstyle from the one in the photo. And then secondly, just going off of the trailers, Rosamund's hair colour is different in those. So yeah, that is today's very brief and short video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and share the video across all your social medias if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next video.